People are often more than a little bit wary about learning a new kind of math, but that's what I'm going to try with this one. I'm going to try and solve this multiple equation, multiple unknown problem using matrices. So I'm going to start by grabbing the equations I've already got. And now I'm going to do something with them. I'm going to rewrite my equations so that they are all in a form where I've got all my variables, all my currents on the one side, and all my non-currents on the other. Alright, I've wrote these this way. Alright, I've written these this way, and now I'm going to do just a little bit more. I want to try and set these up so that I can write them as columns. So I'm just going to make these columns first. And now I want to write down the coefficients to these. So over here I've got I1 times 1, I2 times 1, I3 times 0, I4 times negative 1, I5 times 0, I6 times 0 equals 0. Next line. No I1, no I2, I3 and I4 both get a 1, I5 gets nothing, I6 gets a negative 1, equals 0. Equation 3, 3 and 5 get 1s, 6 gets a negative 1, everything else gets a 0. 4, 3 gets an R3, 6 gets an R6, on the right side we get equals E3 and everything else is 0. Equation 5, 2 gets an R2, 4 gets an R4, 5 gets an R5, 6 gets an R6, equals E2 with a couple of zeros. And the last one, I get an R1, 0, 0, R4, R5, R6, E1. That's pretty much my matrix. So this is called an augmented matrix. I've got a square matrix here that's 6 by 6, and then I've got the one extra column on here. So this is a 6 row by 7 column matrix. And what I would like to do with this is reduced row echelon form this thing. Now if you have to do that by hand, that's a pain, but we don't have to do this by hand. I'm going to put in what these values were. So if my E1 was 10 volts, E2 was 8 volts, E3 was 6 volts, and I let all of my R's be 2 ohms, then I can put some things in here. This is 10. This one's 8. This one's 6. And all my R's are 2. So I'm just going to erase all my R's and put 2's in. And now I want to RREF this thing. Okay, I am just going to search up RREF calculator. And the first option that comes up looks like it'll work fine. I have a 6 by 7 matrix, and now I just need to put in these values. Okay, I can get it all on one screen. So I'm going to put in these values. So I put those in. I'm going to scroll down. Reduced. Yes, I want reduced. And now, calculate. It's going to give my same matrix back just to make sure that I got that input right. It's going to walk through all of the steps. I don't need it to. Here's the part that I do need. Now, what I see is this. This bottom piece is the part that I need. This says this is the reduced row echelon form, and it's got, that's the left part of it, and this is called the identity matrix. It's got just ones on the main diagonal and zeros everywhere else. And then I get these other values. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. What this tells me is that here's I1. It's giving me all these values. 1 amp, 0 amps, 1 amp, 1 amp, 1 amp, 2 amps. It solved all of them at the same time, and that's really convenient. A whole lot faster than doing substitution. That's the matrix method.